What's good, y'all?
I'm Gabe. I'm Tristan.
We're back at it again with another episode of Morning Announcements.
Yes, sir.
Today is May 5th. It's been a while since the episode has dropped. We've had some technical difficulties.
Yeah, there's been a few problems every single time we try to go upload.
Yep. Today with the weather is a low of 49, a high of 66. Pretty cool temperature with a 50% chance of rain, so make sure you bring a hoodie, an umbrella, or something to keep you covered.
Also, remember to get your beverages and snacks, donuts, muffins, everything you want at the first thing in the morning on Mondays and Fridays at the Track Shack. As soon as you come up the stairs on the left, everything from $1 to $5. Come get your smoothies, whatever you want.
Today's national holiday. It is not necessarily our national holiday. Cinco de Mayo. This is celebrating when Mexico won their victory over the French Empire. So Big Bad was a very known holiday. I'm sure there'll be a lot of celebrations going around.
Facts. And we're going to be handing it over to Will and Juju for sports.
To you, Will.
What's good, y'all? Back at it with another sports segment. We don't really have that much sports going on right now. We don't know what's going on. So what we do have is the playoffs. How you feeling about that?
Oh, I got the Warriors going away. I give Memphis one game tops.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, personally, who you got coming out the East?
I had the 76ers, but Embiid out, so I got the Heat. I ain't even gonna lie.
I like that. So you got Heat and
Warriors.
Who you got winning that? And how many games?
Warriors in 5.
And 5. 5 is crazy. I personally got the Heat and Warriors too, but I got Heat in 6 because you feel me? We like that. Bucks about to do their thing. I got Bucks in 5.
Yeah, Bucks in 5.
Suns in 4.
Nah, I give them 5.
Yeah, I give him 5 just because Luka went dumb. 58 points is crazy.
Back to Gabe and Tristan.
I'm Moses Atabo with one announcements question of the day, and I'm here with
Principal Pactor.
So we heard that you were changing Wednesdays for next year, so it's going to be mandatory to come, but it also is going to be early release like it was freshman year for when I came and others and other juniors and stuff. And we just wanted to see your point of view since you're the person that's changed and how you feel about it and why you changed it.
Great question. Just to clear up a piece, first off, the decision to change Wednesdays was actually made at the network level because of a change to the Department of Education policy around virtual days. So virtual days came out of COVID pandemic land. Now that we have left the public health emergency, the DOE has changed the number of virtual days that can count towards students' attendance and put a cap on them. Previously, there was no cap. We had to do something differently. E-learning days, virtual days couldn't exist anymore for any school going forward. Currently, we are funded at 100% per student in attendance. The state changed the funding mechanism to 85% for virtual students. So that means any school that ran virtual days would lose money to provide to all of its students. So the decision was made to try to best live in both lands of having a day of the week for as much independent work as possible, while also capturing the magic that happens when everyone is here in person. I don't think it's as much of a change to the people who were here their freshman year. If you go back to your freshman year, or the class that's graduating to the idea of workshops, could exist in a similar way. We also have a lot of room to do creative things here that otherwise wouldn't exist when people are in the space.
But I just wanted to hear your input on that.
So from what I've gathered from what Pactor has said, there will still be early release. So we'll still get out about 1:30, 2 o'clock. So it'll be similar. It's not any different for me. I had to be here anyway. But I think it's an opportunity for people to be more productive. But I also think it takes away from those juniors and seniors that worked hard to get to the point where they don't have to come on Wednesdays. And those that work and have to take care of their families, it could be detrimental for them. So I'm saddened by it, but I also know that it's something that's required by the state. So we kind of have to do what we got to do.
We shouldn't have to come to school Wednesday. Like, why we got to come to school Wednesdays now?
I feel like to an extent, it's a good thing. At the same time, it's not, just because Wednesdays are a time for the people who really don't focus at school. So you feel me, like, have a private space where they can focus and buckle down and complete work. I feel like the students that are ahead and can handle themselves and keep themselves accountable during those Wednesdays should deserve to take those Wednesdays off. I feel like if you're unable to keep yourself accounted and stay on task, then you should be required to come to school. Doing this will improvise better other than just getting rid of Wednesdays completely, because we've already had Wednesdays implemented into our schedules. Taking that away, it's like disrupting the whole system. Some people use Wednesdays to get certain things done, like work, internships, other things that are a necessity for us to, graduate.
Well, it's just like we going to school like regular people now, I guess.
Okay.
Thanks, Will and Juju.
Thank you. There is no school on May 18th. All the staff will be going to Purdue, so don't show up that day.
Prom May 21st, buy your tickets. I believe that they are going up $10 if they haven't already by the end of this week. There have been some consistent questions, some frequently asked questions.
Let me ask some questions. Can I bring a date from outside Purdue?
Yes, you can. Everyone can bring one date, so a plus one. When you buy tickets, you will be getting a form, and you have to fill it out. You have to give it to their date. The school has to fill it out as well.
Can underclassmen come?
Freshmen and sophomores may only come if they've been invited by an upperclassman. And then I think there's the same thing with that. You'll be given a form. You have to fill that out. You'll be obligated to buy their ticket unless they're paying you back, however that's working.
And where can I buy tickets?
So they've been selling them during every lunch. There's a whole booth. They take Cash App, they take card, they take cash. They pretty much every main form of payment. So tickets are $40 a person as of right now.
What if I don't have $40?
If you cannot pay for your tickets, please go talk to Coach Longest. I'm sure you guys will work something out, or send an email to a coach that you trust, and they'll CC Coach Longest, and you'll get that figured out. There's a new attendance policy. Coach Factor has sent it out. Check your emails. There's a number of new rules. Students will not be giving passes to any POT spaces, so this would be during your current POT, unless that specific teacher has asked for you. Students must be physically supervised by an adult. This is for everyone's safety. As you guys noticed, we went on lockdown a couple of times. Not lockdown, but kind of like don't move, stay where you're at the last couple of weeks. There's been a couple of those.
Students should be given a pass to everywhere they go, even the bathroom, and any space that is being supervised by an adult.
In order for you to get passes, like we said, that specific teacher or whoever it is has to request you. So you can't just go visit your favorite teacher just because you feel like it. There's no more getting out of class like that.
Yeah. And you can't be issued a pass for the first 10 minutes and the last 10 minutes of class.
Yeah. So that
just wait.
That's for bathrooms. That's for everything like that. You have to use the bathroom. Go during your classes. I know some of those 30-minute POTs are a little weird with that. That is the newest updates with attendance and just school rules.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, everybody, for tuning in to this week's episode. We are fingers crossed, hoping that it gets out on time. There's no difficulties with the files, nothing like that. It's been a minute.
Yeah, we'll see y'all next week.
We'll still be here. So
follow the Instagram page, PPHS Now on Instagram.
PPHS Now on Instagram. Please, if you guys want us to recontinue the hardest fits, whatever, send in pictures. We've gotten nothing in months. All right, deuces.